What's up, guys? It's Jeremy. This is the Galaxy Gear S2 unboxing. Now, what really attracted me to this watch is, of course, the circular display, and then it is also IP68 resistant, so it should be very rugged. So if you're someone that wants to shower with your watch or work out with it, it will be great. Now here is the box itself. If you are fortunate enough to own a Moto 360, you know this box is like almost verbatim copied from the Motorola Moto 360. So kudos to Samsung for always trying to copy stuff. Just a moment while I get into the box. And of course, this thing has the little loop on the top, even like the Samsung, even like the Moto 360 box. I don't know why they would put a loop up there other than making it a great Christmas tree ornament. But yeah. And of course, I'm going to set the device off to the side. We have to get to the accessories first and then the good stuff next. You know how that shit works. And there's actually quite a bit of many things in here. So we'll take a look at everything except the manual. Who cares about that? And it's also important to note, important, unimportant, whatever you would think, that the wrapping on the accessories is like really nice quality. It's not like that foam. It felt really good. And the S2 actually comes with another set of bands, a smaller size. I have super dainty wrists, and the large one that came defaulted up there works fine for me. So you would seriously have to have like a child's wrist to even need to use the small bands. I feel like I'm kind of in the middle where I could use either. Maybe I will try the small ones. Maybe it'll reduce the weight a little bit. And this thing charges wirelessly, so it comes with a little dock that looks like a Moto 360 dock as well. But the added benefit of it I will show you later in the video. One thing that I kind of don't like about the dock, it is very small. So I have noticed like if you don't have a lot of slack in the cord, it will kind of tip over a little bit. The Moto 360, which I keep comparing this thing to because let's just be honest, the Moto 360 dock was like really hefty and weighted very nicely, so it never really fell over. I just wish this thing was a little bit heavier. But it does one-up the Moto 360 on one aspect, so I will tell you about that in just a few minutes. And here is the charging brick. I probably have like a billion of these, so it's not like it serves any purpose, but I will use this charging brick with this thing until I somehow misplace it and then forced to mix match Samsung with like an Apple brick. Who the hell knows what will happen down the line. And then here is the watch itself. It's actually pretty nice. It has the silicone bands, which are like really soft, but then it has like that brushed aluminum for around the display. Very nice feeling. It's like nice and light. So let's take off the plastic, if I can figure out where to do it. I was never good at unhinging bras. I guess that's why I'm married to a dude now. Oh well. It's always so satisfying to take that stuff off. And then here is the device. If you're not stupid, you will know how to turn it on. So I pressed the bottom button because the top button obviously does not do anything. I wasn't smart enough to learn that. So there we go. That's going to power on. And now let's get all the apps installed. So it says go to apps.samsung.com/gear. So we're going to go there on my Nexus 6. We're going to install the Samsung Gear app specifically for non-Samsung phones. I made sure to pick that on the website. Scanning, 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 scanning. I had a little bit of an issue getting this to work. I had to like resync it on the watch and keep doing retry, and it eventually worked. And then once you do that and pair it, it's gonna bug you and say you need this. We need Gear S2 plugin or whatever it is, and it just apparently adds more capabilities. I'm sure it allows the non-Samsung device to work with it correctly. So that's installing. That's installing. That is installing. Now, you're in for a treat here because obviously I've recorded this video and I'm doing a voiceover. So let's take a gander about what happens. But for a quick second, I just wanted to compare this with my Fitbit Charge HR. Like, the sizes really are not that different. And I love the Fitbit because you can go like 5 days without charging it. But if I can get better functionality with the Gear S2, I'm all for it. I'm really excited about working out and putting music on the device and then syncing that with my Bluetooth headset. There's a Moto 360 as well for comparison. It's much bigger in my opinion. Okay, this is the little biatch that gives me trouble, the Samsung Accessory service. When I try to install this on my Nexus 6, it says, unfortunately, Samsung Accessory service has stopped. You press OK. That does not make it go away. It just comes right back to remind you that it stopped. And you press it and press it and press it and press it and press it, and it still comes back. So basically, what I had to do after even restarting the device, I had to press OK and then quickly navigate to uninstall it. So I pressed OK, pressed home, press OK, quick apps, press OK, press settings, press OK, press apps, press OK, find the Samsung Accessory service in my apps, press OK, press uninstall, press OK. You get my drift. It was very frustrating. And as of right now, I still have not gotten this thing synced with my Nexus 6. I don't know if this is something exclusively to Nexus 6 or all non-Samsung devices at this point. I just want answers and an update. Anyway, enough of that bitching. Here is the watch itself. It's actually really amazing. It has the AMOLED display, so that black background is super crisp looking, and of course it is helping save battery life because anything that is black on an AMOLED display does not use power at all because it is simply turned off. So that's amazing. And as I'm navigating this device literally for the first time in front of you on this new operating system, keep in mind it is not Android Wear, so if you're familiar with that, you're going to be in for a little bit of a doozy while you get used to it. I really do like it. I love the combination of touchscreen, the two little buttons on the side, and then the best part of this device is the rotating bezel. You just simply put your finger on the bezel and you can go through menus. So it's just really great that you can use the bezel, use the screen, use the buttons. Whatever floats your boat, this thing is amazing. And it's, from what I've used so far, it's super fast. You can even easily sync music with the device. If you go into settings on your app on your phone, you can add music and it syncs really fast. You then sync your Bluetooth headset and then you're good to go and can listen to music without your phone. And here is what it looks like on my wrist. It's actually really nice looking, even with a silicone band. And the band is super easy to take off. So I'm hoping maybe they release like a metal band to go with it. I mean, if they could match the color, it would look really good. But I do love the lightweightness of the silicone. It's very soft as well. Anyway, that is it. So to end this video, I'm just going to conclude that I am a little ticked off that I cannot pair it with my Nexus 6. I did get it to work with my Galaxy S6 Active, so that is its saving grace. And here's a little bonus for you. I mentioned that the dock was a little bit better in one situation. It's actually magnetized. So it has like the Moto 360 dock with the added feature of like the Apple Watch where it's magnetic. So it like locks there in place very nicely. So even if it does tip over, you're good to go. But just don't be too rough or it will fall. Anyway, guys, that is it. Overall, a very good watch. Very good software on the device itself. I just wish that pairing it with non-Samsung devices was much easier or even possible. See you guys later. Bye.